They killed him.
You're brave enough to put on his armor? You're brave enough to do his job.
The fuck is that?
Holy. I didn't sign up for this.
Never seen anything so big.
Makes an easy target.
Hello, Retroburn here. Today we are going to start our Let's Play Rage 2 series. So I know it has been a while, but in the interim, I got bitten by the Warhammer 40k bug, and so I launched a new channel. The link is on the description box below. It's Pains Points and Pointy Ears. So I'm very sorry, guys, that I've largely ignored this channel for I think a month or so. But I needed to get some things done, and I renovated one of our houses, and yeah, that Warhammer thing really complicated the whole YouTube thing. So yeah, without further ado, these are my settings. Enough about myself. So I'm playing it safe right now, even though the game suggested that I put all these on high. I'm not so confident because I bought this on launch day, and so far it hasn't patched, so I'm anticipating bugs because yeah, way back in 2012 I did buy Rage 1, and you can see my review of it on the description box below if you want to see what I think of that game. But yeah, let's start the game. I actually fiddled with this last night to see if I can run this at 60 frames per second, and yep, my rig does average about 57 to 61 frames per second. I don't know why it exceeds by 1 frame even if I've set the V-Sync to on. But anyway, yeah, it all checks out fine. So let's start a new game, and then let's not comment when the intro kicks in, because I think it's going to be a recap about what happened in Rage 1. So let's just play normal, because this is my first time. I'm playing blind, except for the first few seconds where we pick up our... Nah, you'll see.
We had such plans for this world. Our Earth, so mercifully cleansed by the meteor they named Apophis. We had plans, all thwarted. One man.
This was the end cutscene in Rage 1.
With the
all
push
the
of
arcs
a
going
button,
up.
our future was ended. The arcs emerged. The ecopods came tumbling down, all premature, pouring life back into the barren lands, starting the cycle of life anew, as we had planned to do with our own species. Our plans were thwarted by the naive and arrogant masses. The cleansing of our weakened species was hindered. Our aid selfishly refused. They chose their own pitiful existence over the future of the breed. Such hubris. They thought us defeated. We let them believe us defeated. But we moved underground. We watched their petty squabbles, their meaningless turf wars, their childish attempts at order from chaos, and we grew strong. our science, our expertise, all aligned, all with one sole purpose. The surgical culling of the weak. Man reborn! We tear down the defenses. We take their compounds. We take the arcs. We raise their settlements and townships to the ground. Tonight marks the beginning of the cleansing. Tonight marks the rebirth of the authority.
This is awesome. So in Rage 1, everything was going fine except for the ending. I really didn't like it. It felt so tacked on.
What the hell is going on out there?
Nothing good. Better gear up and move out.
Okay, so usually in third-person games, I pick female characters because, you know, it's boring to
You think
play
it's a drill? Doesn't sound like a drill.
Sounds like the real thing. We should move out.
for hours and end watching a man's rump. So I usually pick a female. But in first-person games, I usually pick the male character. But this time around,
Auto pistol and wing sticks. That's what we have to work with here.
the female is kind of annoying. So if I'm thinking that if I pick her, she's going to stay hush hush all the rest of the game, and this NPC guy, this male guy, is going to do all the talking.
Let's
so
go.
we're going to pick
You're
her.
stalling. It's go time, right?
Yeah, grab your gear.
Okay. The wing stick is over there. I've played this part already,
What is that?
but I haven't
Walker,
gone
you gotta get
outside
out there.
just to
Grab
see
your
if my
gear.
rig can handle Rage 2. Okay, so let's grab that wing stick
In case
right
you
now.
haven't noticed, we're under heavy attack. I'll secure the door.
Whoa. So who's that?
Come on, Lily. That was my kill.
You gotta move a little faster, Walker.
Lily. The closest thing I ever had to family. We grew up here in Vineland, raised by her drill sergeant of a mother. Me? I'm an orphan. I don't have a mother.
But
Okay.
there's plenty more where that came from. I'm telling you, this is the big one.
All right, then let's go fucking get some.
Oh man. Do I have to censor that out, or you know, is YouTube going to get angry at? Okay, one shot. That's cool. Where's the guy? So he's not. He just vanished. Okay.
Better you than me.
No way but down, I suppose. So we're going to. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, okay, so I can't jump there, so we have to jump here. Oh, okay, there's a zip line. I missed that. Okay, so this is just like the second mission in Rage 1. Where you had to. Whoa.
Close call.
Not at all.
Gonna be hard to keep score.
I was never much for counting.
How do you use the wing sticks?
Walker, we need you in the courtyard.
Now! We're on our way. Got Lily too.
Jersey's been deployed to warn the other settlements. They gotta know.
I guess this is big then.
Just snapped it on the comm box. This is the biggest attack I've ever seen. I'm serious.
Then let's go. We gonna go earn us a glory ribbon.
Nothing to pick up here. Okay. Can we go up? See what this level holds? Maybe there's some goodies, secret stuff. Nope. So these things are less agile than the ones I encountered in the ending level of Rage 1. So at least now they have a reason. Because these mutated things really felt like tacked on additions. Like the rest of the game, it is just all armored soldiers, and then just oh so suddenly you encounter these things. Felt right cells. Okay. So now they can be picked up from fallen enemies. Okay.
Betting us at the courtyard. That's
So
where
we
the
can-
fighting is thickest.
So I don't... T is health. Oh, we're in the max health. How do we use the wing stick? Whoa! Whoa!
Big one.
What the? It's a ranger.
Not just any ranger. That's Jersey.
Oh man.
Shit, it took his whole head off.
So much for Ranger Jersey.
He's not gonna defib out of that. It's all up to me now.
Get in the armor, Walker. This is no time for games.
So in Rage 1 you had this ability to activate a defibrillator thingamajig. I think it comes with the armor or it's in your body.
Shit, Mom's
I-
gonna skin you alive messing with Ranger gear.
But it's still got a lot of Jersey in it.
Yeah, but it's our only shot.
Yeah. This is even better than I thought.
But we're missing the helmet. And maybe part of the breastplate. Ranger assault rifle.
I need you in the garage. Walker, get your ass to the courtyard.
Can we explore first? I don't know about you, but this is how I play games. I tend to explore and see if there are hidden, you know, Easter eggs and stuff like that. Where they, you know, if you open them, there are bits and pieces about the game's universe. Ranger assault rifle. This is new. We didn't have this one in Rage 1. In fact, I can't remember anyone calling Nicholas Rain as a ranger. Okay. So it's Q. Oh, it's the dial thing. Man, I don't like this. How do I use the wing stick? So let's go to settings, keyboard and mouse bindings. Okay, crouch. Fire, aim. Use support item, that's G. G and X. G and X. Okay, this is spoiler territory, so we're not going to scan there.
Hey, Walker, Sergeant's mom needs you at the courtyard. Get going.
Okay, these things go easy. One-shot headshots. Awesome. Let's use a pistol, because... Oh, there you go. There you go. Question answered. But yeah, we guessed right, it's G. So that's the wing stick is considered as a support item. Where are we supposed to go? Oh. So where are we supposed to go? This is the courtyard, right? Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh, that's an ally. Throw a grenade, got grenade, switch it. Okay, so we need to switch, right? There you go. Do these things talk?
Stay focused. We can do this.
Mom really tried to keep you out of that armor as long as she could. Wonder why.
Aw, getting jealous, Lily?
Damn right I am. I would have been the youngest ranger to ever get sworn in, if not for this bullshit nanotrite crap.
So what's wrong with her with the nanotrite? She doesn't have it? Because W plus space. Control, focus. Oh, okay. So that's like magnetizing thing. Whoa, these things can fly. No dice in that pixel shot. There you go. And do they have ammo? Okay, all the Feltrite vanished.
Walker, what's keeping you? Get over here.
Hold on, Walker's inbound.
There you go. Wait. There's a ladder going down. Let's see what it holds. Let's see what the level there holds. And nothing here. So we don't have any flashlight. I like the controls. They're really responsive. I also like the Q thing, but I don't agree with. I mean, why can't I buy the? Okay, two of them. Let's try taking out this Joker from here. Where's the other one? There you go. It's the trope again. Red exploding barrels.
You remember what they told us at the academy about the ranger armors? You can overdrive when it's charged. Cut your enemies to pieces.
Okay. And how do you do that? Kill enemies in succession to charge overdrive, which increases the damage you deal by pressing V. Okay, that's awesome.
This is amazing.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's more like it. The slow movers weren't posing much of a challenge. So I'm glad they're upping the game with these ones. So we have 4 grenades. How do you... X, right? There we go. So in Rage 1, there's a limited crafting system, as mentioned in my Rage PC game review. So I'm hoping that this game still has that.
Go, go, go! You, get me a sit rep on Ranger Jersey.
Dear old Aunt PROWLEY, decorated war hero, ranger, and role model, especially for Lily. She took me in when my parents died. The meanest mom this orphan wildcard never asked for.
Reporting for duty. Come here. That's Jersey's armor.
Jersey. They killed him.
You're brave enough to put on his armor? You're brave enough to do his job.
The fuck is that?
Holy. Okay. I didn't sign up for this.
Seen anything so big?
Makes an easy target.
Can't be. He should be dead. General Cross?
This is just like some Space Marine versus Imperial Guard thing right here.
I want the first Genis. Kill everything else.
General Cross, the evil leader of the evil authority. Our own boogeyman. A bedtime story for naughty kids like me. I don't know if PROWLEY's lost it or if it's really true. Do know this, though. If it is, I'm not gonna stand for it.
Son of a... Stand down. That's a direct order! Watch out! Go, you ugly bastard! Hold on!
Okay, the graphics are exceptional, but there's just something lacking in the animation. Like, actions don't carry that punch. Like, there's something wrong with the physics.
Erwina PROWLEY, is that you? I was set to spare the lives of you original Archists for experimentation. But for you, I'll make an exception for old times, Erwina.
Oh man.
After all, your uselessness is what once spared my life.
Man, that was brutal. So what happens now?
Let's see if we can jumpstart this. Clear.
Wait! Fuck's sake! I was conscious.
Yeah, you were. But your shiny new armor needed a jolt.
So, this is it then. This is all that's left.
Just over 20 survivors. We're still digging out the ruins.
I saw PROWLEY. Cross,
He killed her. He killed my mother.
I don't know how. But we gotta stop them. And I'll personally wring the neck of that goddamn wrinkled bastard.
I never really believed the stories. That the authority would return.
Well, they did. And we gotta do something about it.
Mom knew what to do. The Rangers knew.
Wait a minute. They kept their files, the logs. They kept them in the Presidio.
The Ranger CP? You nuts? Only Rangers can go in there.
Look at me, Lily. I'm the only ranger left.
Holy shit. You really are.
So there's a wiki of sorts here. Awesome. So I'm not going to read this. You can just pause the video if you want to. I'm just going to scroll through. Okay. What? Haha. This is an old NPC. He's kind of a weird science guy. He lives in this very cool fortress of sorts where the bridge is being, if you activate the bridge, it's powered by a balloon. So without that balloon, without a helium-filled balloon, the bridge won't connect with the separate landing platforms. So it was quite cool to see in Rage 1. And you what do you call this? You had to do several side quests for this guy. So it's good to know that he's back. Okay, so he's like an undying thing. He's like a sci-fi phantom. Longevity project. Okay, so there are a lot. Lily. Why doesn't she have pure Archist lineage? Actual daughter. So maybe it's because the husband is not an Archist? Okay. Oh, there's an incel. Okay, so that's the same one. I'm starting to detect a rivalry between these two. I hope she doesn't turn bitter and then, turn us into the authority or something like that. But then again, Cross did kill her mother, so I don't think she's going to do that. Okay, so it's a glitch. That's a good thing. Because if it's going to be, the best friend turning bitter and then turning evil, that's so overused. So I hope this game won't go down that path. Okay. So if we inspect the intel, this is still the same thing, right? Yep. Oh. Also, she's one of those humans who woke up after the arcs emerged, right? Because Nicholas' reign was 100 years too late. But yeah, I think the rest of humanity woke up first, and then 100 years later, Nicholas Rain woke up, and then he punched a button, and then all the rest of the arcs, the one that was even late in reactivating than him, he activated all those, so that makes him older than this woman, PROWLEY, this deceased woman. If memory serves, that is. I could be horribly wrong. Okay. What's this? How do we can't click on these? Page up, down, up. Oh, there you go. So the Wing 6 right now are more high-tech looking than the ones in Rage 1. Like, there's this NPC. What's her name? Lusum Hager. So she taught you how to throw wing sticks, and it was all... Yeah, it was still powered by nanotrites, but they didn't look as advanced as these. What with all the red and blue and metal thingamagigs. It was like a bundle of blades and, I don't know, scraps of cloth thrown in. Oh, they're turret drones. Awesome. These used to accompany you in your, this would float beside your car. I don't know right now how they are going to be used, but in Rage 1, you can use these as consumables when you're driving around in your vehicle. Okay, so this is spoiler territory right here, so let's just save those for later. We'll just see what we've already uncovered. Oh, there's a change skin. Okay, so we can't. Okay, so you can unlock levels. There are skill trees with each weapon. That's awesome touch. So a confession to make. I'm really playing this blind because I don't know all the gameplay features. I didn't even read the Steam page, just so I could play this game fresh. I didn't even look at some of the gameplay video trailers on websites like IGN and other, reputable gaming websites. Projects. Can't click on these. Missions. I can't click on that. Vineyard. Vineland. Vineland. So basically they keep to themselves. Okay. Wait. Yeah, we read this one already. Tutorials. I'll save these for later. Maybe I'll do another video, record all of them. Okay, here we go.
You sure you're okay here?
Yeah, Walker. You go do the cool-ass ranger shit while I try and figure out what to do here.
Will do.
So what is it with women nowadays? They all have these weird hairstyle. Like, they're all short hair. I mean, I don't have any problems with that, but I would like to see more variety, I think it's all because of the whole feminist thing. I know, I have no idea, but if you want diversity, you should do diversity. Like, there should be long-haired women and short-haired ones. I wouldn't have any problems with that. But so far, we've seen 3 women, and all of them have, it's either... It's been weeks since we were able to send a trade envoy to Gun Barrel. Okay, this is one of the towns that got mentioned in Rage 1, but we never got to visit that. I think it's closed off, so maybe that's also one of the reasons why gamers didn't like it, because they thought it was an open world experience. But when they played the game, it was an kind of an on-rail shooter. It was kind of open world in a way that, you can go around towns. It's up to you where you want to go, but it's not as open world as, say, Stalker or Fallout. So But yeah, if you've watched my Rage PC game review, again, the link is on the description box. I've always opined that id Software never really advertised Rage 1 as an open world shooter. They just advertised it as a regular first-person shooter, and the way I see it, the RPG elements, the tidbits of open world thingamagics in there are just cherries on top of the cake. They're just bonuses. So when I play that, I was thinking that, yeah, this is just a first-person shooter, and I wasn't disappointed. The game was awesome for me, except that it was too easy. The AI didn't shoot as much, but they did try to flank and all that, and also the ending was disappointing. But but overall, Rage 1 was a good game. In my review, I gave it I think a 7.7 if memory serves. So it's not exceptional, but it's not bad either. So anyway, about this thing, let's read it. Our refueling base at the old gas station has been taken over and drained by those damn goons. I've mentioned it to PROWLEY, but she says we have bigger problems to deal with. Gunbarrel already sees Vineland as distant and uncaring, but if you cut all trade ties, things are only going to get worse between the two towns. Yeah, I agree with that. Isolationism is really bad for everyone concerned, except... Okay, that's registered there, right? Enemy difficulties, just 1. Okay, so there's a quest thing. There you go. Where is that? So how do I set this to active? But it's not a mission, it's just a world location, so... And why is this still... We've already read this, but... maybe I need to... There you go. Enter the Presidio. Okay, let's do that. But yeah, first off, let's explore. See what we can find. We don't have the pistol anymore. I'm pressing Q and only the assault rifle is popping up. Why is the pistol not popping up? That's weird. Anyway. Explore everything. That's my motto. Leave no stone unturned. There we go. PROWLEY's Project Legacy Log. Quartermaster, this message concerns the Legacy Project on file. If I'm killed in action or missing in action, this information is to be given to the next ranger in the chain of command. Legacy is a project to reclaim old Ark tech that was sealed in old Arks during the Authority War. Weapons and dispensers with nanotrite strains that could enhance any ranger greatly. To access the sealed Arks, a DNA scanner verifies that you belong to the Ark Elite Commandos. The locations of the sealed Arks were a secret kept by Logistics Chief Jack Portman, who died in the war. They could be found anywhere. Wait, he kept it, but then they could be, what? I only know the location of 2 such Arks. One of them is the origin Ark for Vineland that me and Walker's parents came from. Okay, so we really are 2nd gen Arkists. So forgive all of this exploring, guys, but this is just really how I play. But if you like this style, yep, click like, subscribe, share this Let's Play, follow me into a solo. Remember that, kid. So what you gonna do? Bad joke. Fiddles, free lunch. Does he have a camera? Free lunch. Oh, there are drones. Awesome. Whose side are they on? Ours, obviously. So there are 2 kinds of mutants: the slow walkers with the range weapons and the fast ones.
I want a head count. None, Sarge. Not
Not a single one!
Damn it all to hell. They're all dead?
Not here, sir. Nowhere to be
They just
found.
up and vanished into thin air? There's gotta be bodies. I want to see bodies.
I'm telling you, they took them. They took them all. Every single first genner.
The game needs more ambient occlusion. Let's go to settings, video. The game did say that I can run all these at high settings, but I opted for a more conservative setting because, you know, I don't know how this game will interact with NVIDIA Shadowplay, given that this is basically its first week. How about this one? Better? It still looks a bit flat. But yeah. Yeah, I'm already doing that. I'm holding down shift. We can't go up, right? No. I think we missed one chamber right there. And then we're going to go on with our quest. EV signal. What's with the weird names? What? Because it's harder running boot. This is okay, there you go. The usual hair. Okay, awesome mid softer. I was starting to get really afraid that they're forcing all this. Women should have, you know, short haircut on us. But glad to see that. Yeah, this game does have actual diversity. It's awesome sauce. You know, I'm really all for diversity, but sometimes, you know, when games have political agendas, they often defeat the entire purpose. They're like, people all should do this, so, you know, I thought you were about diversity and stuff. But anyway, enough of the rambling. But yeah, your hair could be colored green, white, blue. I have no problem with that. That's cool. That's awesome. It's just that some movies and games really take it to the next level, and that's where I have a problem with them. Where? Okay, there you go. Why can't we still access our pistol? What? I'm pressing 1 and nothing comes up. But Sue does bring up the assault rifle. As usual, Bethesda and id Software. And was the new studio? I'm not familiar with Avalanche. That is Avalanche, right? Has done a good job. Like, look at these graphics. It's awesome sauce, and it's a buttery smooth 59 frames per second for me. It's not perfect, of course. It's not a rock solid 60. But yeah, we are averaging somewhere in the 58 to 60 range. So this is the way out.
Something for me in here, Prowley.
Oh yeah, we are going inside the Presidio. So let's hope there's no Red Queen thingamagic here.
This is Presidio Security Protocol. State your name, rank, and business.
Oh
Walnut
man,
Unit, Corporal Walker.
this
I'm here to
is
find
so
information
Resident Evil 1.
About Ranger Unit Sergeant Erwina Prowley.
Processing. Security Protocol override.
Okay, so we have reached the 40-minute mark, so we're going to cut this video here, and then I'm going to resume in part 2. Okay, so if you like this video, guys, please like and or subscribe. This has been Retroburn. Stay cool, stay frosty.